just scratch off all the things that Miami Heat did. Forget that. Oh yeah, they beat the Bucks and all that. Look, the Bucks didn't get the job done. But that doesn't mean, the Bucks lost to them, so that's okay for us to lose to them. No. They were AC, you treat them that way, and you didn't. You let them go up 3-0, and you had to scratch and claw and exhaust yourself to get back in the series by winning 3 straight. And you're on your home floor, and you couldn't get it done.
Before we even talk about the result of the game, ESPN put out something talking about who had more to lose in this Game 7 today. Who you think had more to lose in this Game 7, Jason Tatum or Jimmy Butler? Being that Jason Tatum is 25 years old, Jimmy Butler's 33.
Man, look, I ain't getting into all the age and all that, bro. Jason Tatum is a superstar. You get the superstar treatment, superstar standards, bro. But who had more to lose? Jimmy Butler, because he just gained a lot in his playoffs. If you would have blew a 3-0 lead, like I said, bro, you in a conversation that nobody's in. Just you and the rest of your team. The laughing stock of the NBA. He avoided that tonight. He had more to lose because he gained a lot. First round. Got Giannis out of there. We can ignore the next series. That's like, we expect him to win that. Then he goes to the Eastern Conference Finals against one of the 2 teams, which was the Bucks and the Celtics. This was the Celtics, though, that was favored to go to be in the Eastern Conference Finals and potentially the Finals. Up 3-0 on them. Blase. They come back, win 3 straight. You get them out of there in the final Game 7, But like I said, if you'd have blew that 3-0, that's just not something good to have on your resume. It's not. You can't close out and you win up 3-0. That's not good. We all know the record. It was 0-150 when teams go up 3-0. So, now it's 151.
He fought for a lot this playoffs, beating the first seed as the 8th seed, making him the only. So there was a couple onlys that he could have been a part of, and there was a good one, there was a bad one. He's the only playing team to beat a first seed, the first and only, and he could have been also the only team to ever choke a 3-0 lead. And I mean, he came so close. He was this close to being that person, being that star, to have that happen to him. But it didn't happen, and if it did, he would simply be the laughingstock of the end, man. I mean, who had more to lose was definitely Jimmy Butler. The next question, what did you think about the game tonight, and what did the Miami Heat do better in this game than they did the last 3 in a row that they just lost?
I'm gonna keep it honest with you, bro. I don't give a what they did better, bro. I'm sorry, man. What they did different, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that. Emotions was running high. I wanted the Celtics to win because, quite frankly, I don't want to see the Miami Heat versus the Nuggets. I just don't. I just don't. It's gonna be a mismatch, bro. That's my opinion. If you think otherwise, that's on you. It's a tale of 2 underdogs, but the Heat are by far an underdog for a different reason than the Nuggets. The Heat are underdog because, like I said, they got a bunch of role players that we're looking and we're paying attention to if they're gonna come back down to earth any second now. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with guys who are, for the first time in their career, are going crazy consistently. But this is not a representation of their whole career. This is just happening now. At the right moment, of course. But like I said, why would anybody with common sense, no matter what has happened, throughout the duration of the playoffs, bet on the Miami Heat against the Nuggets or the Celtics or the Bucks? Why? Like I said, Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, names who have no reputation until now. Why would I say, I would bet on the Heat? Because I guarantee you in this series they're not the favorite. They're not. But look, I gotta give them credit for handling business against the Celtics, which I feel like they should have done a lot earlier. They gave the Celtics very dangerous confidence that could have got them eliminated and made them a laughingstock in the NBA, like I said, but it didn't happen. Jimmy Butler showed up where it mattered most. Gotta give him credit for that. And as much as, he just one of those players like, damn, I don't like him, but he's damn good. And I discredit that. I can't discredit that. He in the finals. I got to deal with that. This has been a great storyline thus far. And if he cap it off with a championship, man, that's catapulting him into all-time great conversations. But I don't think that gonna happen, man. Now, if you go in the finals and ball out, he gonna get credit from me. And y'all can say whatever y'all want. This is just how I feel, genuinely. I know it may sound like I'm a hater, but look, I wanted to see the Celtics and the Nuggets. Yeah, I'm salty, bro. I'm salty. It is what it is. But, like I said, I will get a man credit where it's due. That's what I'm the person that does do. I don't dismiss. No, I respect and acknowledge greatness.
This right here proved, this solely alone right here, this run proves that the Miami Heat, you guys are no longer underdogs. In this series, y'all will be against this team in particular, but in terms of the Eastern Conference, you guys are no longer underdogs. I mean, you guys have 3 Eastern Conference Finals in 4 years, are on your second finals appearance, and you guys as role players love to just play good seemingly when the playoffs come. So this is a consistent thing. This has been 3 out of 4 years. Like I said, the last 3 out of 4 years, you guys have been playing off the charts. I can no longer give you guys that title. Jimmy Butler said after he went 7 last year with the Celtics, who were one of the greatest teams we've seen that second half Celtics were one of the greatest teams we've seen in a long time. And he went to 7 with those guys, with Ime Udoka, a very great coach, a brilliant coach, and said, we're going to be back here next year. And what happened? He was back there next year. You guys are no longer the underdogs, bro. I'm sorry to let y'all know. Y'all can't use that excuse no more, and I'm just here to tell y'all that. There was one time CM Punk told John Cena, you are no longer underdog. You are what you hate. You are the Yankees, and that's what you guys is. You guys can't use that excuse anymore. And that's what I see them doing. Oh, you guys don't believe it. Having a pity party like, oh, you guys didn't believe in us. Shout out Caleb Martin. He played he had a great series, had a great game tonight. Eli was just talking about how he felt. He was the most consistent player on the Heat through the entire playoffs, which is if you guys have been watching most of the Heat games, you can somewhat agree on, because Caleb Martin has been there night in, night out, and he has been very consistent. We talked about what Jimmy Butler did against the Knicks was poop. Ben Adebayo, I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about that, man. But yeah, Caleb Martin has definitely had the argument for being the most consistent player on that team.
I don't know how the conference MVP working on that. From the first round to the third round, that's where they judge you to win the award. So by that metric, yeah, Jimmy Butler was the MVP. But if it's just simply based off the Eastern Conference Finals, Jimmy Butler was not the conference MVP, bro. He was not. If it's just going off of the Eastern Conference Finals. Again, I don't know how that award works or where they judge you from to, the end. I don't know. But as far as the Eastern Conference Finals, Caleb Martin was the best player in the Eastern Conference Finals this year. He showed up more than anybody on the Miami Heat. Van didn't show up. Jimmy Butler showed up at the right moments. It may not have been the most consistent, but he showed up in the right moments where he was needed. Fourth quarters, this last game, where it really mattered most. Gotta give him credit for that. But Caleb Martin was, every time I seen him shoot a shot, it's like he never missed, bro. I honestly can't name one time I seen him miss a shot, bro. I promise you. That's how good he was in the series. He took advantage of every single opportunity he got. Gotta give Caleb Martin that credit. He was absolutely amazing. Jaylen Brown. I don't know what he particularly had going on, but he was not really effective in this game. Derek White was the main reason they were still in the game. Jason Tatum tweaked his ankle. He's out there trying his hardest, but I don't know. He could have been more aggressive to me. This is the season on the line. Look, you claim you got that Kobe mentality, man. You go out there and die for it, man. I didn't see that. You compare yourself to the likes of that. We're going to hold you to that. We're going to expect that of you, man. And I didn't see that. We seen the grimacing and the pain, and Kobe fought through a lot of pain. That's your mentor. So, look, all I'm going to say is, I don't know what's next for Boston, but this is not good. Just scratch off all the things that Miami Heat did. Forget that, oh, yeah, they beat the Bucks and all that. Look, the Bucks didn't get the job done. But that doesn't mean, the Bucks lost to them, so that's okay for us to lose to them. No. They were AFC, you treat them that way, and you didn't. You let them go up 3-0, and you had to scratch and claw and exhaust yourself to get back in the series by winning 3 straight. And you're on your home floor, and you couldn't get it done. So that pretty record that you have of 4-1 or 3-1, in Game 7 is now 3-2 or 4-2, whatever it is. That's all I gotta say, man.
With Jason Tatum, and I'm seeing posts on social media like, oh, he's not Kobe Bryant, he's Paul Pierce. With all due respect, bro. Like, and no disrespect to Paul Pierce. You know how he get. He's a great scorer.
Really nice for sure.
But come on, what does that even mean? When Kobe was playing, and rest in peace to the Mamba, we made up tons of excuses for him while he was playing. The guy won a finals playing putrid. But if I'm being, honest, bro, he played really putrid in the 2010 finals, bro. The guy shot 40 from the field, 33 from the three. He barely won. The only reason why them guys won was because their defense was very good. So for us to, discredit Jason Tatum after he, sprains his ankle and averaged 27, 10, and 6 or 45% from the field with one steal and a block this series, for us to discredit Jason Tatum like that when he played very good 4 out of 6 games, and when I did say the best players in the league should give you, every game should be a good game. But I think, the players in the league that can actually do that is so little. Like Michael Jordan and LeBron James made it so look easy to have a good series every single game. He went out there and played 4 out of 6 very good games. Jason Tatum did as much as he could. Let's not sit here and discredit what he did for the series, because if he did come back, we would have gave him a lot of credit.
I can't let you have it, man. I can't, because like I said, despite what the Miami Heat did to the Bucks, which we know what they did, they beat them in 5 games. That doesn't mean that it's okay for the Celtics to do the same thing and lose to the Miami Heat.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying it, but I just got to put emphasis on that, because this was an AFC. They were like a crazy underdog in this series. They went up 3-0. When they went up 3-0, Jason Tatum was average in those 3 games. And then, he turned it around. And in the final game, he got hurt, but it was just lack of aggression, and like I said, the Mamba mentality and all that, I just didn't see that. Of course, if you come back 3-0, of course you get that credit, but you didn't. So all that, you won 3 straight, that got erased, bro, because you lost, bro.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? Don't matter.
And I'm not trying to give him extra credit, but I'm saying, look at the difference in this. Giannis couldn't get a game against the Bucks. He let Jimmy Butler average 37. Jimmy Butler didn't average. He averaged 10 less points. So it's differences in here. Then again, yes, they were not favored at all in the series. The Heat weren't. They were underdogs in the series. But this is also a team that they went 7 with last year, the team that you felt like was better. The Celtics from last year, plus they have a better coach last year, was better. So with a series like this, which we have seen 3 times in the past, this is currently the 3rd time, 2 times in the past, which it went to Game 7 already 2 times. These guys have been going at it for years now, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. They've been going at it for years. Celtics should have won, but let's not undercredit what we really thought that he was, especially from their previous playoff experiences against the Celtics.
This was this season, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes was an AFC, bro. Missing one of their major offensive contributors in Tyler Hero. Say what you want, bro. Whether he's out there as a decoy or not, having Tyler Hero on the court helps. This is just it's not the same circumstance as last year. I know that they've built a reputation for themselves in the East that we can't ignore. Well, we can't just act like they ain't lose their first playing game and then win their second one.